Russell,
Yeah.
do the intro.
Why do I have to do the intro?
You always do it. It's the classic intro.
The classic. You're the one who usually does them. I don't
It's
have
the
anything
classic
prepared.
Russell intro. Do it.
The classic Russell intro. Um. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Rusty Shackelford,
Rusty Eckford.
Rusty Eckford, and his boy, Ian Fleming.
What's the name of the show?
Uh. Welcome to Artistically Declined.
Did you have to check the Discord?
No.
I heard it in your voice, mister.
I did not.
What are we drawing today?
Fleming, by the way, we're drawing Mario. The Super Mario Brothers.
MARTO.
Yeah, we're doing that. So we're drawing the Marios and the mushrooms and the whatnots. So, Ian, what are we starting off with?
We're starting off with Mario and Luigi, the most boring designs in the fucking world.
How fucking dare you?
They fucking suck, and I hate them.
How dare you?
They fucking blow, and everybody knows it.
No, it is not true. The designs are wonderful and iconic.
Iconic means shit, then yes.
That's not how that works, Ian.
It does, 'cause I say so.
You know what? You're just like a negative Nancy. You know what?
I am.
All you gotta do is shit on things that you aren't like super passionate about. You're like, oh man, that sucks because it's not like the thing I like.
But
you know, fuck you.
I super passionately shit on it, so isn't that immediately disproven? I am passionate about it, but I'm just passionate about proving how awful it is.
See, that goes against what I was saying. So no, fuck you. That's not how that works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey. Fuck you.
Hey. Fuck you. Anyways, let's talk Mario.
Alright, well,
What do you have to say about Mario? Tell it to his face.
I think he fucking sucks and he's boring as shit.
Well, you're wrong. Moving on.
Alright, well, why don't you tell me your good feels about Mario, since I have nothing but contempt for the man.
They're good games. They're fun games, you know?
What a great argument. Right. That's gonna hold up in a court of law.
This is a very entertaining start.
I like Mario because I like Mario.
But it's true,
Good
though.
defense
like
there,
Mario.
mister. Good defense.
It's true, though. He's a good guy. He's a good guy all around.
Is he?
You know, he cares about the people in his life. He's a good man.
Matt Pat told me that he's actually a sociopath because he beats up his brother sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? You're gonna go off of what Matt Pat says?
Excuse me. Do you have something to say against our Lord and Savior Matthew Patrick?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
Good bitch. Anyway, why don't you actually say something you like about Mario instead of just saying it's good?
Well, I think it's one of the more creative franchises when it is creative.
So you admit
without a doubt.
It's not always creative, you admit.
Sometimes they, yeah.
It's such a weird dynamic. Sorry. Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
It's such a weird dynamic because, like, Mario's infinitely more creative in their gameplay, I'll admit. Like, they frequently introduce a lot of new, like, concepts and stuff that just work. But they're design-wise for characters and enemies, I think, are fucking horribly bankrupt of creativity. But then Sonic, like, all they do is either make shit that's really dumb, and it's like, sorry, what group did you market this to? Because nobody's into it.
And all the games suck.
Yeah, but all the character designs are fucking really, really interesting and good and
oh yeah, Sonic character designs are usually top tier.
You can really fap
usually
to them.
Speaking. All right, well I guess that's your thing, buddy. But I think Mario is super creative when it has like the chance to. Like especially with the 3D Marios, the 64 Sunshine kind of games. I think those in particular are some of the greatest that Mario as a franchise has to offer. I know a lot of people are really passionate about Mario 64 RPG, which I never played, but I have played a lot of the other RPG games like the Mario and Luigi series as well as the Paper Mario games.
I'm pretty interested in playing the RPG one. I'll just never get around to it in my entire life. I know. It's just one of those things.
You should play them. My personal favorite is Bowser's Inside Story. That one's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think that got a remake for 3DS.
Is that the one where he vores him and Luigi?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes. That is literally what's going on.
But I'm wrong for fapping to a bunch of anthropomorphic hedgehogs.
I didn't say you're wrong. I pass no judgment. But anyways, like I said, Paper Mario is especially a really fun game in the franchise. The first two at least. And I know the games after that are a bit divisive. Maybe not divisive. Everyone hates them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. They're still fun as like a general experience, but they don't capture like the spirit of the original game. So I really hope this new one that's coming out soon. I forget what it's called. Origami King. Origami King. That's the one. The Origami Killer from Heavy Rain.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
they
I
did
really
that
hope
crossover with the rabbits, and now they're doing it with David Cage games. Interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway. But yeah, no. Mario's good. Mario's good. And I think that you're a meanie for saying that it's not.
I think that they often play things very safe. Like, I think that they hit it rich with the series that they do have, like the Mario parties and stuff, like the Mario Karts. And so, like, because these games happen to kind of work out for them, like, they have just been redoing the same thing forever with, like, maybe one new mechanic introduction. And I know that that's literally all games, and that's, something everybody does, but, like, it's so weird because I feel like Mario is such a soulless property, and then everyone's like, no, it's got tons of character, specifically you. It's got tons of character and heart, and it's like, I can't find it. Like, I keep trying it, I keep giving it chances, and I can't find it. Like, the most fun I've had with the game was Mario Odyssey, and I still haven't finished it, just because, like...
Mario Odyssey's great.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that. Okay, I'll give that. But, like, I don't know. I cannot find any joy from it. I've given it chances before.
What games have you tried?
Oh, let's see.
Because maybe you just don't care about the mainline platformers.
I've tried Paper Mario before, and I enjoyed that when I was a kid, but I just never had, like, the whatever to finish it. I've done Odyssey, which I really did like. I actually really like the open world puzzle solving things, which makes me think that that's probably more the type that I like. I got one for the DS like years and years and years ago that I absolutely hated because it was just really bullshit and kept killing me.
Was it New Super Mario Bros?
I think so.
Because, yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Isn't amazing, admittedly.
But, I mean, there was one I really liked. It was Game & Watch Collection on the Game Boy Advance. It was just reskinned Game & Watch games as Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that counts.
Okay, fuck this.
But no, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm saddened that you can't see the beauty in some of the Mario stuff. I do acknowledge that, at least with the mainline games, they don't get super creative.
Mm-hmm.
But 3D Mario World is probably one of the greater Mario games.
Is that the fursuit one?
Yeah.
Mario is missing a finger joint in my drawing.
See, that's actually canon, so it's okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you would know these things if you paid attention and gave the lore a chance.
Okay, Russell, give me... You know what? A few episodes back, I gave you a condensed lore of Kingdom Hearts. I want you to give me a condensed Mario lore.
Okay, yeah. Easy. So, it all started many, many years ago in the olden times of yore, when the great King Lord Gwyn raised the mighty kingdom, but he succumbed to the power of the darkness because
Sounds like Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Okay, all right, I'll give it a chance. I'm giving it a chance.
He realized that the world was doomed, right? because the first flame was dying.
Okay.
The flame that is like the lifeblood of the world. Okay. Sure. And if the flame dies, then the world dies. So he needed to rekindle the flame. So he was very passionate about keeping it alive. Eventually, after succumbing to his corruption and his desperation to maintain the status quo, a chosen undead was able to venture across the land and stop him. And they also chose to relight the flame to preserve the world. And many, many years passed until the flame began to die again. And a new Ashen undead had to also venture out and see what he could do about, or she, it's unclear, I don't want to be biased, no one knows, it kind of depends on person to person. They also had to go
Russell,
out
shut up!
Wait!
Anyway. So, see, we're already out of stuff to talk about. That's how creatively bankrupt Mario is.
No, it's... Okay, no, that's actually false. Because every episode we've done so far, we both liked it. You just don't like it. So now it's hard for me to just talk at you about a thing that you don't like.
Oh, yeah, God forbid that you talk for a while, mister.
What do you mean? Excuse me.
Excuse me?
I really don't like your tone, Ian. I am not appreciating it right now.
Excuse me?
How dare you mock me?
I'm not. I just think it's funny to scream excuse me like that.
I am your friend, and you disrespect me like this. I can't believe you would do this to me. You're gaslighting me.
I'm not.
You know, you're doing like the thing.
I'm not gaslighting you.
You're absolutely gaslighting me.
I think
Maybe
you
not
might
in
just
this
be
particular
crazy.
Situation. I'm not crazy. Whoa.
Hmm?
Why do I do the show with you?
Because you love it, baby.
I do not. Yeah, I do.
Oh, you made me blush a little bit. Are you?
Okay, well,
I hope you're ready to take responsibility. Baka.
Don't make it weird.
Russell.
Yeah.
Do a quick surprise drawing. Draw what it would look like if you impregnated me.
Okay.
What would the fetus look like within my tum?
Alright, yeah, sure.
Alright, now I'm curious. I can't wait to see this.
Alright, so here's you pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna give you like really nice girly hair because haha, you look like a girl in school.
More like, that's just what you're into.
No. Just like with your long hair makes you look like a girl. And that's okay. That's totally fine because we can express ourselves however we want to. And that's cool.
You're into it. He's into it.
No. Alright, so there's you pregnant. And then the fetus would look like this thing, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's beautiful what we created.
Yeah.
See, now I get to take credit for your drawing, cause that's 50% my DNA, Buster Brown.
Yeah, and then I kind of get like the little details on the side here. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what your fetus looks like.
Okay. I can't wait to have that inside me.
Hell yeah. And you're just like really smug about it. You got like the eyebrows.
Oh, I almost forgot Luigi's mustache.
Oh yeah, Mario and Luigi.
Classic.
How is yours going along?
It's going pretty well. Mario's kind of inquisitive as to why he found something in he and Luigi's toilet.
What did he find in Luigi's toilet?
You're gonna have to find out.
Next time at Dragon Ball Z.
Luigi left a big steameroonie in the toilet.
Ian, I really don't. You're making me not want to see what you drew at the end of this.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
You know what? I'll admit it. Luigi's got a good character design. Mario,
Luigi's the best.
Mario, however, does not, and you have to own up to that. Yeah.
No, I refuse. Mario is a good guy.
Nah.
Mario is the Jonathan Joestar of the Mario franchise.
No, he is not.
Yes, he is. He's all about helping his friends and being a good person, and he even tries to make friends with his enemies. He never holds a grudge.
Wait, well, hang on. I said earlier that I didn't finish Odyssey, but I know what happens at the ending. I know that he and Bowser are trying to escape the moon that Peach is about to strand them on, and then he jumps on Bowser's head to push him down and get ahead himself, so that
That's
he can
because it's
jump
all
into.
lighthearted.
No, it is not. He leaves him to die on a dying moon.
That's not true.
It's true. It's falling apart at the end.
Dude, Ian.
Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
Ian.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize that Bowser became the king of space, right? He can survive on the fucking moon.
On a moon that's crumbling away into dust?
He's been through he made his own lava Mustafar crumble to dust. Did you not play Galaxy?
No.
Oh, there you go. See, you don't even know the fucking lore. See, you don't understand the power levels and what is considered lighthearted, okay? Fucking Goku can twist Vegeta's nipples and it's like all in good fun because like they're just that strong. But you wouldn't
you're
know.
A fucking psychopath.
You wouldn't. What the fuck?
Oh, you're nuts. Holy crap.
Why am I the one who's nuts?
You know what? I actually really enjoy drawing toilets. There's something very fun about their smooth design.
Okay.
It started back in elementary school with Captain Underpants when I had one of the books that was like an activity book, and it was like, here's how to draw the toilet enemy from the first book or whatever. And I was like, you know what? This has some very smooth, very nice lines to it. I can appreciate like the form of this thing.
You know,
it's not like I do it a lot.
Captain Underpants would spark a fetish for some people.
It's not a fetish. It's just a pleasant thing to do.
It seems a bit.
You can say that all you want. You can say that all you want. I know that you are. And you know what? I'm not gonna let that get to me. Russell.
Yeah, Ian.
What if Mario and Luigi, instead of their buttons on their overalls, it was their nipples that the overalls were hooked to?
Why?
And they were hooked in there with metal daggers.
Why? What is this, some fucking Hellraiser shit?
Yes, I don't know what that is.
You know, the horror movies from the I want to say late 90s?
I talked in an earlier episode that I don't have a lot of exposure to horror movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to show you Hellraiser.
Okay. It's not like
the first movie. The first movie is really cool, and then all the movies after that are really stupid.
Okay, kind of like Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like CD head, dude.
Eraserhead.
CD head.
Okay.
Pull up a picture of CD head.
Now put up a picture of Eraserhead. The baby.
Eraserhead?
The baby from Eraserhead. You know what? You look up Eraserhead baby.
I don't know if I want to.
Do it. No, it's actually it's cute.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Eraserhead baby. What the fuck?
It's like a little horse boy.
This looks like something that would be in Berserk.
Right? It kind of like the little nose goblin thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about the nose goblin. Did we even talk about the nose goblin in the Berserk episode?
It should have been the mascot instead of Puck, and we'll just leave it at that.
Honestly, yeah. But yeah, no, I'd never actually seen a Eraserhead. Now I kind of want to. I always thought, based on the name, I always interpreted Eraserhead to be a bit more high octane of a film.
Uh-huh.
This looks very calmly horrifying.
Yeah,
which I dig.
I believe it's supposed to be a bit more psychological.
Yeah, I dig shit like that.
Russell, can I tell you a scary story?
What's up? Here, let's hear your story, Ian.
A man is sitting alone in his apartment, right?
Okay.
Are you scared yet?
No.
Okay.
That's kind of a thing people just do.
Well, he's a weeb, I should also mention.
Okay, yeah, so this just kind of sounds like my life now.
All right. That's the end of the story. See,
Oh.
it's scary, huh? No, okay, I'm kidding. That's not the end of the story.
Jeez, there's a sequel.
Yeah, so the man gets a call one day,
Uh-huh.
and the voice at the end of the line says, "I'm the Viper. I'm coming to your house." And the man gets terrified. He doesn't know what to do. He calls the police, but they're not taking him very seriously, and they cut off the call with him. Again, the man calls. He says, "I am the Viper. I am outside of your building." The man gets fucking horrified. He calls the police again. They promise to send a squad car their way. He gets another call, thinking it might be from the police. He answers it. "I am the Viper. I am outside your door." There's a knocking, and terrified, the man opens it. A man stands outside, and he says, "I am the Viper. I am here to wash and wipe your windows."
Okay. That's really stupid.
Yeah. Russell, that's
Ian.
What's one of the scariest little stories from like what was the most scared that you were as a young man, do you think?
Absolutely King Ramses from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay.
Without question.
Okay. Any story with that, or just watching that episode?
Just that episode was terrifying, and I had nightmares about him for weeks.
Okay.
It really got to me. There was something about the way he was like differently animated that it fucked with me. And when you go back to that episode as an adult, you realize how hilarious that entire episode is.
I think I saw that one when I was a bit older, and I think I remember it being pretty funny. But I have a feeling that's the deal with all of Courage, yeah.
But it's just like, he's just, how do I put it? So you don't realize, at least as a child, I didn't realize that he'd had like a sassy attitude, King Ramses.
Uh-huh.
Because I was too busy being terrified of the visuals that I didn't pay attention to his voice. Because there are some times where there's a minor inconvenience where Courage stops one of his plays and he's just like, "Oh, come on, man." But because it's the thing, it's like, "Ah!" I wanted no part of it. It was not fun.
Okay.
And then there's the song that plays, and I was just too discombobulated by the loud noise and the fact that I was terrified, and I was like, "Courage, no, don't go out there, King Ramses is out there, no." But like the song is just like, "King Ramses." It's just like some weird funky like jazz. I don't know. It's weird how unable I was to pick up on it as a kid. I was just so focused on the fear.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's hilarious.
Mine was from...
I felt like Luigi with how scared he is of everything, just to relate this to Mario real quick.
Okay, that's fair. Mine was from a Pinewood Derby back when I was in the Boy Scouts. So the Pinewood Derby events took for fucking ever, and you only really gave a shit when your car was being raced. So our events were held in a church. And so me and a friend of mine from the scout group, who turned into a massive douchebag later on, so we were running around this dark church at nighttime, and it was really cool. It was like, oh, cool, we've got all these hallways, so we were like racing through it. We found all these like little paths that connected it, and then he started asking me if I had heard of somebody called BTK. Local serial killer that I hadn't heard of because I was like 9 or whatever. So I all of a sudden, all these fun dark corridors now had a serial killer around every corner, and I was suddenly very terrified, and I went running to my mom, and I told her about it, and she was very upset because it's a little effed up to be talking about that, but yeah, I was kind of a wimpy kid, but yeah, just like that made something that was a fun night of exploring into like a really bad shit show.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I kept thinking about it for like the next few nights or whatever, and it just terrified me. And it was the most relieved I had ever been when they caught him. I'm sure it was more relieving for other people, obviously, that had an actual vested stake in it, but.
Yeah, as opposed to a random child that he doesn't even know exists.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that was pretty terrifying. And then later on, here's my connected story. I had a friend for like all of my life that occasionally would be in town and we would hang out. So one time we were hanging out down in my basement, and I was like, oh, so do you know about this BTK guy? And he was like, no, I don't. And I'm like, oh, he's probably like the worst serial killer ever, because I had no idea what I was talking about.
Isn't he's like really bad at what he does, or
no, like he's killed the most people or whatever.
No, I know.
Yeah, and then
an ass.
And then my friend uttered a name I had never heard before, but was absolutely certain he had not killed nearly as many people as this BTK guy I had heard about weeks prior. This strange character by the name of Hitler. And so he and I had an argument for about an hour about who was the biggest serial killer, BTK, small local murderer, or Adolf Hitler. And I realized later how out of scale my assessment of the severity of the crimes were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I found that to be very amusing.
That's a good story.
Indeed. Russell, how do you feel about the hair to mustache incident with Mario and Luigi, with how their mustaches are different?
Sorry, repeat that.
No, that's fine. We're not going to talk about it now.
No, I want to. No, please. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you never do you?
Come on.
Fine, just
I want to know.
Just for you, okay?
Thanks.
Silly.
Thanks, baby.
What do you think of the hang on, I gotta draw some dookie.
That's right.
What do you feel about the fucking the mustaches and the hairs being different colors on Mario and Luigi?
Oh, I'm fine with it. Some people freak out about it, but that's a thing.
Yeah, I suppose like people that have like black and brown hair, or like black streaks and brown hair or whatever. Yeah, I suppose.
I hope you weren't expecting me to go into one of my classic tirades.
I was a little, and now this seems like it's kind of me just trying to make an incident out of something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What am I? Just a clown to you? Is that all I am?
Dance monkey.
I'm just some guy to make the funny show. Haha.
Dance monkey dance. Ooh, wait, hang on. I need some stinky lines.
The thing about their mustaches is that Mario has 4 divots and Luigi has 2, right?
Okay.
So if you look at Peach and Daisy, Peach has 4 eyelashes per eye and Daisy has 2 eyelashes per eye.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
we're gonna be moving on to the princesses.
Oh yeah. So you're doing Peach then?
No, I'm landing on Rosalina. Peach is boring.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you like Rosalina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were about to go into this, but it was the great tomboy versus not actually goth girl. Not in any way goth, but she's like if the Kingdom Hearts character designer got to design a Mario character, that's
yeah.
Rosalina.
That's fair. So that's weird how you,
Oh.
I was about to say maybe it's weird how you don't know Tetsuya Nomura's name, but maybe you're just doing that to be
No, I can't keep any Japanese character game
Oh really?
designer
I guess you're just not a
straight.
real weeb like him. You're not a real Kingdom Hearts fan.
You're a bigger Kingdom Hearts fan than me, apparently.
Clearly. God, I still can't wait till we get to the Kingdom Hearts episode just so I can unleash.
I mean, hell, I got to do my anti-Mario thing, so why shouldn't you be able to?
Exactly. It'll be fun.
It bothers me that I can't draw feminine shoulders very well. I need to
You're a
practice
feminine
that.
shoulder.
Buddy, you have no idea how much that means to me.
But no, yeah, like what we were trying to talk about earlier, like a small minor argument here. But I don't want to judge you for liking Rosalina. However, I always felt that she was just In my opinion, she's a bit surface level hot. If that makes sense.
I feel like she's the Gardevoir of the Mario series. You know, like in terms of both design and like attention. You know.
I guess so, but I always felt like, well, I do love her design. I don't dislike Rosalina by any means.
Mm-hmm.
I always felt like with the one covered eye, right, with the hair was always just like the gimmick part of her design, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
So like you were saying, very surface level goth.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I still like her. Just Daisy is my favorite, without a doubt.
Tomboy does tend to edge out fake goth at times.
I wouldn't even say I'm a big tomboy guy. I just think Daisy's the best. Hey, Ian. I need to take a minute to blow my nose real quick.
Please do, yeah.
So we can just do some like quick, just cut this out. Let's do nothing real quick. Yeah.
Anytime you want to come back now is I'm kind of making a fool of myself out of here. I can't. People are learning the limits of my vocal range. Anytime now. Nose McBlowy. Blowy. Fuck face.
Have you just been singing this whole time?
Oh, thank God you're back.
All right, let's get back into the energy. Let's do it.
Woo!
And we're back. Why?
Russell.
Stop.
Ooh.
Ian.
Yeah.
I need you to cease and desist.
Okay. How do I draw a female?
I don't know why I'm doing the Smash Bros version of Daisy. That's a lot more complicated and has more details, but whatever.
Do the soccer one where she's got the short shorts on.
I'm already drawing the dress though. The dress is cute.
Fine.
I love Daisy's dress.
I like her short shorts.
That's fair. But maybe not all of us are horn dogs like you are. Maybe I can like a female character and have it just be wholesome, Ian. Maybe I don't have to sexualize it.
Don't look at my drawing I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
You ever think about how Daisy's hair is a mustache?
I might have to take a look after we wrap on this or whatever. Or I'll see it in your drawing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Is it just like the back of her hair makes like the Mario and Luigi mustache?
No, it's like her front bun.
Interesting.
It just looks like a mustache.
Huh. Nah. Hang on. That tit's in the wrong spot.
What the fuck?
Sorry, is there something wrong with women having tits? You were calling me the misogynist last episode.
You just said it so matter-of-factly.
Well, yeah, it's because women have breasts, and when you're drawing, if one of them is placed in a place that's not placed accurately, you say, oh, that tit's in the wrong spot. Because that's what artists do.
I don't say tit, but I guess.
Oh, yeah? Well, what do you do if you're referring to a certain type of bird? Huh?
Ian, I'm not... Kiwi, obviously.
Okay, alright. You win this round, Stroud. Russell.
Ian!
If you had to pin down and impregnate one of these busty lasses, what would you choose?
That's not cool, Ian. That's not cool.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it's something you do. It's something that is attributed to your character.
What the fuck? That's awful.
Russell.
What?
You have to choose.
No, that's not a comfortable situation, Ian.
Okay, if you don't choose, you have to pin down and impregnate a Shy Guy.
All right, I'd rather do that. Shy guys aren't people.
Holy shit.
What?
What? It's just true.
Aren't shy guys actually just like vacant underneath?
I don't think that's
Oh,
the
you
case.
wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You're not a fucking Mario lore expert.
Yeah, neither are you, Mr. Demon Souls.
It wasn't even. It was Dark Souls. Thank you very much. That shit was dope. He has a massive collection, dude.
I bet.
It's really respectable. I want to have a figure collection like that with Mega Man and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of getting there.
What happened to that life-size one you found?
Life-size one?
Yeah, you found a life-size one that you were freaking out about.
Oh, I don't remember. Because any life-size ones are usually just for like show at the company buildings.
You started freaking
events.
out. You started freaking out because you found one on eBay that, like, if you found two. One was like 0 and one was like base or something. I don't fucking remember. But you were freaking out because there were like 2 of them.
I wouldn't get hyped about base.
I don't fucking know.
Fuck base. Base is an asshole. Or forte. For Japanese audiences.
Nobody in Japan is watching this.
Well, you never know. All right.
Oh, that's right. I did do that one. I did that one opening in Berserk. So it's entirely possible we have Japanese fans now. You're right. I'm so sorry.
Correct. Yeah. See, I'm the smart guy. I'm nice.
You're the brains of the operation, and I'm
yeah.
the
You
looks,
know it, baby.
and I'm the looks. Okay, fine. You're the brains and the looks, but I'm.
You're not the brawn.
Sporty. You're certainly not the brawn.
Well, yeah. I mean that's also true, but I'm more brawn than you.
Fine. I'll be Sporty Spice.
Let's be honest. You're the brains. You're obviously the pioneer of this.
Indeed, but
So-
also I am sporty.
Sure, you can be Sporty Spice all you want, buddy.
I love sports.
Judge.
I love playing sports.
I hate sports.
I wish to God every single fucking day that you guys would enjoy playing sports so we could go play baseball or something sometime.
You know what, dude? I'll play baseball with you.
Will you?
Yeah.
Even though it means going outside?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
No, I'll do it. I'll
Really?
do it. Because you're my friend and you matter to me.
Okay.
And it'll just be like playing Super Mario Tennis Baseball All-Stars.
I'm actually kind of curious about your coordination.
It's terrible. it's absolutely abysmal.
That's
I
gonna
doubt
make
I'll
it
be
fun.
able to hit the ball. I seriously doubt I'll be able to hit the ball or throw it to you. Like, you don't understand how bad I am. I hate sports.
God, I actually really do enjoy playing sports, though.
That's, more power to you, man. That's all good. I've grown up never being a fan of it. The only sports I've ever enjoyed playing was Mario sports. I'm really trying my best to keep this related.
Who gives a shit? Mario's boring. We're talking about more interesting stuff.
That is not.
Nobody gives a
Yeah,
shit.
no, sports are cool, I guess.
Yeah,
I grew up with my mother liking football a lot, so I liked football by proxy.
okay.
But I realized I didn't actually care about football at a certain point.
I cannot stand watching any sports, and I think football is the most boring thing to watch because, like, the quarters are all, like, 12 minutes long on the clock, but because they get, like, 1 million timeouts per quarter or whatever, it makes the games go on for, 4 hours, and I find that incredibly boring, but it's actually one of my favorites to play.
Oh, yeah?
Even though I'd get crushed if I was playing actual tackle football, like, in high school for, like, summer sports education or whatever, we did flag football, and I was fucking actually phenomenal at that, and then I never played it again.
I see. What was I doing? Fuck, there he is. Okay.
Fingering your taint.
No, I was...
Yeah, that's actually something I kind of admire about you, Russell, is the way that you, like, while in public, you kind of try to like touch your taint in weird ways, like when you think nobody's watching, or like you think creatively, like
What?
you sometimes you are very sneaky, and I don't realize it's what you're doing, but like
Ian,
it's something interesting about you, and I kind of respect that.
Ian, this is not. These are false accusations.
And what are you doing?
I'm drawing.
But like out in public, when you start reaching around up under your sack.
I don't do that.
Huh. Okay, I must be misremembering. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are.
Russell,
Ian,
tell me about Dreams.
Dreams, the hit creative game on PS4 that allows you to make any game you want.
No, stupid. I'm talking about the Sega property Nights into Dreams.
No one gives a shit about Nights.
No, okay. I'm legitimately Dreams. I think you mentioned a few days ago when it came up that you only have bad dreams or something like that, and I was kind of curious about it, and I've been meaning to ask you because partially
Sure.
just because like I have very vivid dreams, and generally I don't have bad dreams anymore, but when I do, they're incredibly vivid. But you mentioned that the only ones you actually have that you remember are bad dreams, and I was kind of curious about that.
That's correct. So all the dreams I remember, it's not like, oh man, I always get moitered or some shit, right? It's not
Right,
like
yeah.
anything like that. But every dream that I remember, there's a bad context going on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So either I'm trying to survive zombies, or I'm on a spaceship being attacked by an alien and I had to get into an escape pod.
Okay.
Which I had last night, actually.
Interesting. All right.
That one was not fun. Safe to say.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a great time. It was specifically a xenomorph, so I was super
I was kind of
fucked.
curious about that as well.
Yeah, specifically a xenomorph. Not a great time. Fuck that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few good hits on it, though. By the way, just a quick tangent. I have multiple dreams of the concept of having to go into space or going to Earth from space.
Okay.
And the concept of the journey terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea of getting into the ship of whatever type, whether it's sci-fi or modern NASA shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying to me.
I think you actually told me about your Challenger explosion dream, right?
I don't think I had a Challenger explosion dream, no.
Oh, okay.
But I've had many dreams of having to go into space, and like I just well up with anxiety.
Mm.
Also, I was doing this on the wrong fucking layer. Not a problem.
Shit. Eat
It was
shit,
only,
asshole.
it was only like 2 undos, whatever.
Fall off your fucking horse.
But no, so I got into the escape pod with the surviving crew, and we shot over to Earth. But when we landed, it didn't feel like Earth. We landed in the water, and we were able to jump onto the land.
Mm-hmm.
And the land was weird, and I for some reason I could jump super far, like it was low gravity. But no one really thought about the fact that this clearly wasn't Earth. And then I woke up to your stupid Discord message saying, "Hey, whenever you're awake, let's record."
To be fair, it was almost 4 o'clock.
No, it was not. It was 3:02.
Okay.
That's
well,
not almost 4 o'clock.
that's-
That's an entire 58
no,
minutes away.
See, it's past 3. It's angling toward 4 at
That's
that
not how
point.
that works.
Okay,
That's not
yeah,
how that
you're
works.
right. You're
That's
right.
not how that works.
I'm sorry. I misremembered. In terms of my dreams, I generally have like pretty good ones, like I mentioned. A lot of the time, they will have another person from my life in them, and like when I wake up, I'll be like, oh, I should tell that person about that. That's cool. And then like I have to like once I wake up a bit more, I have to kind of run through like is it weird that they were in this dream? Like, if it was you,
Nah.
it'd be fine. But if it was somebody that like I know, but I'm not like that good friends with, like I feel like it'd be a bit odd.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like I had one where I was like dancing with a friend, and it was a very nice dream. It was like a nice classy dance, and we were dancing, and I was like,
Were
okay,
you dancing with tears in your eyes?
no, it was just a very nice time, and I was like, oh, that's rad. That was a nice dream. I should tell that person. And then like
Weeping for
5
me.
minutes later, I was like, no, I shouldn't tell that person. No, that's it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to do that.
That's understandable.
I do have some bad dreams though, and I've told you guys about the contents of my bad dreams, and that they are all like home, not home invasion based, but that's the closest thing I can think of to how to describe them. It generally consists of like people in my front or backyard, and that's not a euphemism, boys and girls. It's weird stuff like one of the main ones that I've had is like I open the front door and like I see standing out in the yard there's a guy in a suit with like his face is like it's kind of hard to remember what his face looks like, but I seem to remember it being like creepy flayed skin.
Uh-huh.
And it's not like he's making any advances on the house, but like all of a sudden there's like a wash of danger, and I instantly like have to slam and lock the door, and then that's where it ends. Or another one that I've had where like I go out into my front yard and instantly like this wave of like terror washes over me and I know exactly what's about to happen, and like I start scanning the street and eventually I find a car or a truck or a van where like people get out of it and they start like running toward me, and I want to like run away, but I'm stuck like frozen solid in the yard and I can barely move. And like recently I've actually like tried to combat that, and I've had it where I like can kind of start like lurch running, and the person stops like chasing me, but then they start toying with me and like I'm trying to like chase after them to like attack them back or whatever, and they're just like taunting me and moving faster than I can because I'm still like paralyzed and trying to run while I'm paralyzed. So it's like very difficult, and it's still terrifying, but like, and it's really frustrating as well. A lot of stuff like that. And then probably one of the funniest ones of these that I've had, I've only ever had it once, but it stuck with me just because it's really goofy. It was one where I like opened my front door again, and I like looked out at the street that runs kind of parallel or perpendicular to ours, and I see a bunch of burglars running in like black turtlenecks with ski caps on, and I instantly like slam and shut the door, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's fucking burglars out there. And I like my sister's passing through the room, and so I pull her aside and I'm like, hey, whatever you do, don't open the door because there's burglars out there I just saw. And she goes, okay. And then she fucking walks right by me and opens the front door, and then standing there grinning at us through the screen door glass is like all the 5 burglars that I just saw running down the other street, and they're fucking sitting there staring and grinning like big dopes, and the one that's in front of them was a old classmate of ours from middle school. I was in middle school at the time, but like it was this kid named Edwin, and he was just sitting there staring straight at me with a big goofy grin on his face, and I just slammed the door in absolute horror, and that's again where the dream ends. But it's a lot of stuff like that, and I've always been kind of curious about what exactly that represents, because it's not like they're actually infiltrating my home in any of these, but it's just like very very close outside of it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I get for that is yeah.
I don't know, man. Me personally, I don't believe that dreams really mean anything.
I definitely think
Ultimately.
they do, because I've had some that are directly relevant to like what's going on in my life at the time.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I do believe, like, obviously dreams are based on a loose thought that you might have relative to whatever. However, I don't think any of the absurdities or, like, added on details have any deeper, like, meaning. It doesn't secretly represent that you're gay for Tom Hanks or something.
No, that's a different
Like,
dream.
all right, well, fair. That's your life. But I just mean that I think people try to invent meaning out of dreams when there isn't any.
I don't know. I think that dreams are all connected to insecurities or events going on in your life, because that's it's pulling like the raw shit from you, like that's it's not like somebody's like sitting behind a screenwriter's desk coming up with something. That's your brain.
Well,
That's the
yeah.
place where all that stuff is cooking up all day, and so
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're misinterpreting what I'm saying, though. Like I said, like there is a base thought that you might have throughout the day that might influence, like, oh, you're worried about the upcoming essay or something. But I just mean that other people will try to invent new stuff that the dream means. Does that make sense?
Okay. So you're saying that people are trying to come up with like new meanings to it instead of like what it
Yeah,
actually
like really
is.
spiritual.
I
Like,
see. Okay.
yeah. I don't really believe in that kind of thing. But obviously, if you're super anxious about an upcoming job interview, that might influence your dream
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt. But when the dream starts devolving into Goku having sex with Spider-Man, I don't think that has any real inner like deep meaning.
Yeah.
That
Uh,
specific example, you might just be thinking about the meme, but you get what I'm saying.
do you think that lucid dreaming thing is possible?
Yeah, I've done it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Cause
it's absolutely doable.
all right. Well, tell me about it.
So I've only done it like once or twice, and my immediate instinct was to swing around on a web like Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I was conscious for a little bit. However, it's very difficult for me to maintain that consciousness. I'm
Okay.
sure some people with more experience can do it, but it is 100% doable.
Cause every time I've heard people say like you realize that you're dreaming and then you take control of the dream.
Yes.
But every time I realize that I'm dreaming, like that destroys the fantasy of what's going on. And maybe it's because I'm like my dreams seem a little more grounded in general. Like I'm never doing anything like crazy or excessive or wild in them. Like they all seem like very very genuine and realistic. Um, and so every time I realize it's a dream, everything starts crumbling, and every inconsistency that I didn't notice was an inconsistency before suddenly like breaks down, and then that starts waking me up. I absolutely, it's the same thing as like when you're having a nice dream and you wake up and you're like, oh well, I don't have to be awake right now, and that was a really nice dream, so I'll try to go back to sleep. And then you try to force it and it just doesn't work. Like that's what it's like when I start realizing that I'm in a dream. So I've never thought that that was something possible, and it's probably not possible for me. I doubt it's possible for everybody, especially because I know a lot of people that say that they don't dream. um, I have a feeling it's a very limited type of person that can actually do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's understandable.
You have to have something really messed up with you for to be able to do that, I think.
That's fair. That's fair.
Buddy, come on. You don't just lie down and take it. You got to fight back a little.
I've learned to just accept it at this point.
Don't say that. It makes it sound like wrong. It makes our relationship seem like it's based on me bullying you.
It is.
Oh yeah?
How's your Rosalina?
Probably about done. I'm trying to work on some like cloth swoops, but I'm terrible at them.
Cloth swoops.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like I can do skin swoops perfectly fine, but like as soon as it turns to cloth, I
Skin swoops?
yeah, like if do you remember my Canker Sisters drawing?
Oh, I get what you... Okay. I was thinking, like, through the context of someone who doesn't draw fucked up shit.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so I get what you mean.
But for some reason that just doesn't transfer for me over to the other thing.
It just depends on the type of material. But I don't know. I don't know if I can give you any hot, immediate advice off the top of my head. But just think in terms of... With clothes, there's a source of energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not so much with skin, just because of how thicker it is and how independent your horrible mutations are.
Sure.
But with clothing, there's always going to be a source of origin with how the swoops go.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go from the armpit or like contort to the curves of the body, or
Right.
just from wherever the knot is. For example, like Daisy's fucking right here on my screen. You're not going to see it, but fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
But just like this point right here, there's obviously that center that everything originates from. And obviously I didn't do the energy of that amazing. It's just we're bullshitting, but yeah.
Yeah, and I try to do the contorting to the body thing because that's how it works with skin as well. But at a certain point, like I don't want it to just be outlining the body, Like I don't want it to be strictly that. So it's hard to find where the natural stuff needs to lie, like the places where it's hanging without any structure going on.
I understand.
Okay, final drawing. Did you land on what you're doing? Are we
Yeah,
both
I know
just
what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna focus on Bowser, but I'm gonna have a guest appearance from Bowser Jr.
Oh, very nice. Is he giving birth to him, do you think?
No,
He's not pushing him out his distended butthole?
no,
God,
no.
okay. Bowser is both a very impressive and a butt ugly design to me.
Yes, it heavily depends on which incarnation you look at.
I actually really like the Smash Bros. Version. That's what I'm looking at
Yes. Yeah, the Smash Ultimate incarnation of him looks amazing. It has such a good blend of legitimately being so ferocious and scary, but also it fits into like that cartoony vibe of Mario still. So big fan, big fan. And then there's Giga Bowser, but you know, whatever.
And then there's Bowser. Russell,
What's up?
what do you think
Ian.
what do you think of Bowser?
What do I think of Bowser?
Yeah.
I think he's a good guy who's just trying to do right by his son.
The son that he got by impregnating a princess that...
That's not even true.
Listen, come on.
No. You see, okay, here's the thing. This is another situation where you don't know the lore. So, in Sunshine, the whole plot, this is the game that, if I recall correctly, directly introduces Bowser Jr. proper. But in that game, the whole story was that Bowser Jr. was calling Peach his mama, and that's why they kidnapped her, so that way he can hang out with his mama, right?
Sure.
And at the end, after Mario saves her, spoilers, it's like the credit sequence and everyone's happy, and then like there's an after credit sequence where Bowser and Bowser Jr. are hanging out, just like sad that their plan failed, and like Bowser's trying to be like, it's okay, son, we're gonna do it, we're gonna be the thing. And then Bowser Jr.'s like, it's okay, Dad, I know she's not really my mom. And like Bowser just gives like a shocked look, but is just like, oh jeez, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's shocked
that's
because
the
she
end.
actually is his mom.
No, he told Bowser Jr. that Peach is his mom, so that way he would feel like he had a mom, but he doesn't have a mom. And Bowser Jr., being an older, like being wiser than Bowser gave him credit for, was able to deduce that Peach isn't actually his mom, and he was mature enough to accept that. And
So
then
Bowser just
all, like,
asexually reproduced?
it's unclear.
No, it's pretty clear, dude.
That part's unclear.
No, it's pretty clear, dude.
Ian. I'll be real, drawing Bowser's kind of fun.
Okay,
this makes
so
me smile.
this is a problem that I kind of have with various things, not just Mario, but like it kind of bothers me when a series only has one bad guy that just recurs, and it happens in a lot of stuff. Like even, well, no, I can't. I don't even know if I can say Sonic because they've introduced plenty of villains, but like,
Yeah.
you know, like pick fucking anything that has one main villain. You know, occasionally they have side villains, like in, I know the RPG type games are a bit more, you know, they have other villains and shit. But even like Legend of Zelda, you know, they rely on Ganondorf and the cyber.
Not true.
I know that they have things like Vaati in that one, but like 99.95% of the time in Legend of Zelda, it's Ganondorf.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, huh?
That's not true. In Skyward Sword, it's Pain, or whatever. Who's the original Ganondorf, but that's besides the point.
Ah, so it's Ganondorf.
No, it's not Ganondorf. There's Ganon, and then there's Ganondorf.
You realize that Ganon and Ganondorf are the same, like...
Okay, so, look, Ian. Memes aside, with Zelda, I feel like Zelda gets a pass, because that's the point of the franchise.
Fine,
Because,
okay.
like, it's three people cursed to fight each other for eons throughout many incarnations.
Fine, then you take something like fucking Danger Mouse that has Baron von Greenback, you take Cyber Chase that has Hacker, you take... those are the only two examples I script into my mind while you're being a dumbass, but like...
Cool.
You know, you pick out any number of things, and it's just like, gosh, I wonder who the bad guy could be, and it's like, oh, is it the same guy that it is every episode, every game, every whatever? And it's like, it is! Oh my gosh! Oh, Star Wars, that's another one. It's always Palpatine.
Okay, that's just the sequels being bad. Fuck off. We don't talk about the sequels. That's stupid, and shut up. So, anyways, you don't like it when things have the same villain.
Yeah, just you know, like you have so much creative like space to work in, and you just fall back on the same thing every time. I don't know. Just seems wasteful to me.
That's understandable in shows that take themselves seriously.
Even in like goofy cartoons that don't take themselves seriously, why wouldn't you introduce more goofy villains? Like, you get a rogues gallery, you know?
And games and shows do that from time to time, but the charm in it is the constant dynamic between hero and villain that's set up, like with Sonic and Eggman, for example. It is difficult to draw Bowser Jr. looking angry.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not sure how to make his mouth look like it's not smiling.
Make him screaming.
But that doesn't fit the meme I'm doing.
What's with you and your goddamn memes?
I don't know, man. It's all I know. I really like how Bowser looks, though.
I'm enjoying my Bowser way more than I thought I would.
Like, it just kind of hit me how Bowser looks in this.
Alright, now I'm excited.
It just makes me smile. I don't know if it's like objectively funny. It just makes me happy looking at it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Oh, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
No, I understand. You always make me seem like the bad guy.
You are the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy?
You are the bad guy.
Russell,
What's up?
which et drawing, which et character did you find the most appealing? There was like Bowsette, Boozette, and then
Boozette, easy.
not Chain Chompette.
No, Boozette is where it's at. She's adorable.
No, I think that one's boring.
How dare you?
You only like it because she's like fluffy and blushy and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of that. I like fluffy characters.
Bowsette's
and
pretty
characters
red,
that
though.
are shy. I respect that. Like, I'm not gonna diss you. I respect that. I've never been a big fan of like the. How do I put it?
You don't like girls who can say no to you.
No. This has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with taste in the opposite gender. I'm just talking purely in game character design.
Sure.
Bowsette's character design is great. I will say that. It's not my preferred like aesthetic. That's the best way of putting it. It's not my preferred aesthetic. Just in general. Because like when it's like an actual human person, it kind of becomes more serious, right? It's like, oh, like that's actually how they perceive themselves. When it comes to like someone like actual Bowser, that's just what he is, just that creature. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so so I guess it's like I don't much care for character designs of characters dressing that way.
I see. So you prefer modest characters?
Not inherently, no.
Okay. I don't see it at all.
I'm just talking about like that spiky.
I see.
Biker kind of.
Gotcha.
Maybe I shouldn't say biker as a specific description of that, but you know what I mean, right?
Yes. Punk.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't care for punk. That's what it is. I just keep looking at Bowser's face. Oh my god.
My Bowser is sweating up a storm.
Oh.
Bow wow wow. Yippee.
You good?
Yo yippee. Yay.
Are you alright, Ian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm done. I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's see drawings.
Okay. Who wants to start out?
Why don't you start?
Okay. I will start with my Mero and Luigi. These just fun little brothers. Here they go.
Oh, look
There
at
they
that.
are.
What,
There
what
they
a,
are.
what a macho boy.
Hell yeah. He's a delight.
I really like the flood. The flood's very nice.
Yeah. The flood was very much like I did the poltergeist and the flood like at the end because you were telling your story and I was like, well, I need to have some visual entertainment.
And I like
So.
the little height meme.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay, here's my Marlugi. Go.
Ugh. I don't like how coy Luigi looks.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to play it off.
I also like how their hats say their actual names. So there's Mario and Lugia.
I was wondering when you were gonna notice that.
That's pretty good. I don't appreciate the green like slime that's coming out of the toilet and on the plunger.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Look, they're plumbers. That doesn't mean that they keep it clean.
That's fair. What? Wait, hold on a
Oh,
second.
wow. Samara
is the
Samara responded.
Yeah, well. Can you draw like a monster from inside version of Mario and Luigi? I don't know what she means by that.
Okay, we'll answer her. Hang on.
Is the poop a butt plug?
Crazy? Yeah.
That's gross.
No, because Luigi squirted it out into the toilet that they share in their apartment, but he kind of forgot about it, and then Mario found it when he flushed, so now he's accusing him because of course it wasn't Mario, so it has to be Luigi. So then Luigi's trying to play it off and act coy. Oh, she said yes. All right, Russell, show your peach, your Princess Peach.
I know I drew Daisy.
Oh,
the
well,
best princess.
You're gonna have to go back and draw Peach because I already said that you'd be showing us a picture of Peach.
Well, Peach is in here somewhere. Don't worry.
Don't actually do it. Just send your
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah. Anyways, here's best princess.
Please put a baby in. No, wait. Please
That's
put
not
me in
what
a
that says.
Oh, okay. Non-party sport game. I see. Oh, okay. I see the mustache now. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Here is my best princess.
Oh, you actually wait. I'm very scared right now.
Why? She's inviting you.
I feel intimidated.
Do powerful, sexually assured women scare you, Russell?
Not in the slightest, no, Ian.
Why are you scared?
I'm just intimidated.
Yeah, scared.
It's very nice though.
Thank you. I'm actually happy with how it turned out. I wasn't too sure about it at first, but
It's very nice.
I wish it did some more cloth detail, but I was tired of it, so.
That's right. That's what you were talking about before.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Daisy's still best. Anyways,
All right.
I think it's time to move on to my Bozer.
The boozer, the bozer, the smoozer, the bozer.
Yeah, the Bozerman. The Bozerman. Right the ear. Yeah.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
He's gonna send his kid off to college.
That's not what's going on.
Is Peach holding the condom wrapper there?
No, she's holding a clipboard.
Why?
It's a meme, Ian.
Oh, is this the car thing?
No, it's the Mike Wazowski and Sully meme with do you not know the one?
Why is it that every single time we do one of these, you tell me about some weird meme that I've never heard of and don't care about?
Like here's here's what it's referencing.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I go. All right, I get it now.
Just that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on here.
All right.
I love it. The way Bowser's face looks.
I do like your Bowser face. It is very entertaining.
All right, let's see your Bowser.
All right, I'm actually I'm very proud of this, as both just a normal drawing and some crazy
Jesus
shit.
Christ! Oh my God! Its mouth looks like the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
Oh yeah, it is. It does.
That's terrifying. It's like some weird amalgamation of Crash Bandicoot, the Kraken, and Bowser.
How's
It has like that top-heavy triangular body shape.
This is him waiting for Mario to show up, and so he's like, you know, when you're trying to like play a surprise on somebody or whatever, and so you're like waiting behind the door, but they're gonna, you know, it's not like you don't know when they're gonna show up, so you're like trying to stay like ready to like jump out and surprise them or whatever, and so you're super tensed up, and you're just waiting, and suddenly like 7 minutes have passed, and you're like, God damn it, hurry up, please, I want this to be over with. But you're staying tense. So this is him waiting for Mario at the end of the boss stage.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can just imagine him, like, how would I put it? He's animated in a way. You know how Ed and Eddie's animated, where even if a character's standing perfectly still, the lines kind of twitch a little bit.
Jittering. Yeah.
So I imagine him having jittery line art, just standing there, and then just going, ah! And then, yeah.
Just for you, Russell, I'll draw 2 more versions of him with his mouth closed, no, 3 more versions. 2 versions where his mouth is closed and he's jittering back and forth, and then 2 where his mouth is open for that 1 second
Are you
joke.
really gonna?
No.
Like how you put so much time into drawing the idol anime girls?
Or the Yoda car crash scene.
Wait, you drew a Yoda car crash scene?
I showed it to you. Do you not watch these episodes?
I'm
so hurt, Russell.
I watched the snaps.
I'm so hurt. Oh, all the hard work.
I don't want to hear my own voice for an hour.
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear your voice for that hour over and over and over again when I'm editing it. But you don't hear me bitch. Oh no, I am.
Well,
bitching.
that's your problem.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All
right. No. This was a fun one for how much I hate Mario and his shitty little wink and kiss your face. But you know what? It was a good.
Luigi's the one doing the kissy face.
It was a good time. So
Luigi's doing the kissy face in your drawing.
Yeah. Okay, bye everybody. You end every fucking episode like this unless I force you to. What's wrong with you?
I don't know what to say.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what to say.
Hey everyone, this is Ian from the show Artistically, which you might know from watching it. Unfortunately, my wonderful co-host, Russell, will be leaving after this episode. There were some creative differences. Things are still cool, but for now, this is... he's going to be leaving for a while. I've got a replacement co-host that I think will be just as good. The dynamic might be a little different, but I think it won't be bad. Hopefully he'll be back sometime, but for now... he will be leaving, so bye.